Hey everyone, the last Shoegazer here, bringing you some rainy day pickups. So I finally head off from playing drums in my worship band today, and my son and I got out a little bit to do some Mother's Day shopping a little bit early. Usually I'm kind of right up to the last minute with that, but decided to play my cards right this year. And my wife's working today, and my daughter's finishing up an overnight with grandparents. So in our travels, picking up some things for moms in our life, I scored a couple cool movie finds. So this first one is kind of a random one from the Best Buy grab bin. This is Rendell Dark Vengeance. This is a Shout Factory release. Yeah, this kind of caught my eye in a desperate time, and Avenger will rise. So definitely kind of a blind buy here. Like I said, from Shout Factory, which always catches my eye, especially Scream Factory, but very cool. I'll just kind of let you read that if you're interested. But yeah, it looks like it's a superhero, kind of from the Finland, maybe some superhero lore from that area. But yeah, I'm definitely new to this, and sounds like a cool story, but I'm always a sucker for anything new from Shout or Scream Factory, and haven't picked up anything superhero related in a while, and I thought that looked really cool. Almost looks like the colors of like the Dark Knight Rises or something like that, but that is Rendell Dark Vengeance from Shout Factory. Nice deal on that one. And then at Big Lots, found a couple cool finds. This one I'm about to show, I actually almost picked up earlier last year with the slipcover, but I didn't really know too much about it at that point. I think it was also going for $5 at that time, but I've since heard too many good things about it to not pick it up, because they got a couple more back in stock without the slipcover, but that's okay. This is Incarnate, starring Aaron Eckhart, and I'm not familiar with, looks like Carice Van Houten. Yeah, name sounds familiar, but I'm not sure if I've seen her in anything. But from the producers of Insidious and The Purge up there at the top, this is a nice combo pack. Would have been nice to grab it with the slip when I had the chance. Had it in my hands last year, but no big deal. Yeah, so, oh, it looks like it's World Wrestling Studios. Oh, and then Blumhouse. That's always a good thing. But yeah, kind of a strange mix of producers there. But anyway, it has both theatrical and unrated versions. So yeah, that is Incarnate. And really kind of curious to see how this is. But I've heard really good things about it. And this next one is actually a Hammer title. Never actually seen the Phantom of the Opera, the original here. I'm assuming this is the original. I know it's kind of been redone a little bit. But yeah, I was kind of taken by, just the top half here when I was flipping through. And then I saw the cool artwork, and always been curious about the Phantom of the Opera. I think even Robert Englund did a remake version of it too, if I'm not mistaken, but correct me if I'm wrong there. But yeah, like I said, this is a nice Universal Hammer DVD here that I was pretty surprised to find, but it looks like a creepy good time there. It's a classic. I feel like I've seen bits and pieces of whatever version. I'm not sure. I think there's a couple out there, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, Phantom of the Opera, share some thoughts on that one if you've seen that. And then made my way over to Target and picked up a couple that I actually saw my buddy Sean, Cool Duder, show in his most recent update. I have been adding a lot of Pet Sematary, like newer anniversary editions to my collection over the past couple of weeks here. And I decided to finally check out Pet Sematary 2. I feel like I've started this maybe like once or twice years ago just to check it out, but I've since really gotten super into the original Pet Sematary, and so much so that I've picked up a number of the newer editions, a little bit of double dipping, maybe triple, quadruple dipping, but they have a nice like $5 Stephen King horror section. So check out your nearest Target here before they go away, because there's some really cool films there, most of which I have in my collection in some form or another. There's like Graveyard Shift, Pet Sematary 2, trying to think a few other ones. I think The Dead Zone, and good old Silver Bullet, which I have like tons of different editions and copies of that one, since that's my favorite horror film. So I definitely did not need to get another copy of that. But they had a lot of good stuff for like $5. And I thought, you know what, even though this is just a basic DVD, I thought I should probably check this out and add it to my Stephen King and Pet Sematary collection. Don't think this is straight from Stephen King. It's based on his Pet Sematary story, but all the other ones said, Stephen King's, and then the title of whatever it is, but it's not on this one. It was the only one that did not say Stephen King. But anyway, share your thoughts on this one too. I'm kind of curious, how you feel this holds up to the original. If you think this is a nice sequel or if it's crap, I have no idea. So that is Pet Sematary 2, $5 from Target. And this next one is a definite double dip, just pretty much a straight up, buy of a copy that I already have of Tales from the Dark Side, the movie. Has a great lineup there, great cast, awesome stories, including Stephen King's story, but really, really creepy. I love the series. I have that whole collection, and like I said, I have this same edition that I actually bought on eBay for I think like under $10 last year, when I was looking for a copy of it. I had seen it years ago, so it's already in my collection, but I thought, you know what, for $5 this doesn't really pop up too often in places like Target or Best Buy or anything like that. I've only ever seen it really online, so get a hold of this if you don't have it in your collection. It's a really creepy, awesome film about all the the really great stories there. Yeah, really, really good stuff. A lot of people consider this sort of a continuation of like the Creep Show movies, but really awesome makeup, really unsettling. Just a nice horror anthology here from some heavy hitters. So that is Tales from the Dark Side, the movie. Almost picked up the new Target exclusive steelbook of Glass, but it was like $25, and I need to kind of dial it back a little bit, because I picked up a good bit once again over the past couple of weeks, which, by the way, definitely stay tuned for an upcoming pretty lengthy Freaky Finds pickup video that I'm going to be doing here probably over the next week or so. I meant to do that a little bit sooner than that, but anyway, I have a lot of really cool stuff that came in that I'm kind of saving for that video. But yeah, I thought in the meantime I would kind of do a little bit of an update here. It was a nice rainy day with my son out and about, and yeah, found some cool stuff. So Tales from the Dark Side, the movie, nice second copy. I'm probably just going to keep sealed. Pet Sematary 2, about time I check that out and add that to my collection. Hammer edition of The Phantom of the Opera, $3, you can't beat that. And I love the artwork on that. And finally, Incarnate has found its way into my collection without the slip, but who cares, $5, nice combo pack there. And a random Shout Factory, Rendell Dark Vengeance. Definitely share some thoughts on that one if you guys have seen that one. But yeah, cool stuff. Hope you're doing well. Like I said, stay tuned for an upcoming bigger Freaky Finds pickup video. I have a lot of really cool stuff from like Scream Factory, some out of print Anchor Bay stuff, some rare Code Red, and Vinegar Syndrome, a number of other really cool finds that I'll be including in that. So have a great weekend, everybody, what's left of it, and thanks for watching.